All right, welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. I'm gonna do a general collective. I'm about to say collection. Plastic collection plate down, please. Down the pews. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm doing a general collective reading for my family. And that's all you Clarityempress subscribers. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. Also, comment in the comment section. I'll reply. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if it resonates. I always say, take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Okay? So let's get started. Let's get started, fam. Give me a message for deck upside down. All right, give me a message for my collective. Oh, wow, we starting that off well. We got the Three of Swords. Tell me more, please. Five of Wands. Sheesh. The Emperor. Hold on, a whole book just flipped in my hand. Saw the Ace of Cups. This is definitely about heartbreak and love. Tell me more, Spirit. Chariot. And the Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. We got the Page of Cups. All right. So there's heartbreak, competition. Somebody standing in the ego and power. Somebody just probably doesn't want to change much. We got the Chariot, and that is in my, oh, excuse me, y'all. It's late tonight. So scared. Forgive me. We got the Chariot in my lesson in challenge position. So the lesson is to move away from a situation. The previous energy is the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, currently competition, but the Wheel of Fortune. So that means the likely outcome is something is changing. The Page of Cups here, somebody's giving an offer, but somebody may accept this offer when pigs fly. Okay, literally what pigs with wings is on here. So we're going to take that how it resonates. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this Three of Swords energy. Why is this in the previous position? What happened, Spirit? Ace of Wands. Action somebody took broke somebody else's heart, or there could be two hearts breaking, but I feel like there was an action taken or lack of action. Something broke the heart. Six of Cups. Somebody fighting for something to stay the same or not grow or not change. Either that or they want to get back to somebody that they used to love or they used to be with. Somebody from the past energy. There you go, that Ace of Cups that was trying to pop out with this Emperor. I feel like the Emperor has somebody that they love. I feel like this whole reading right now is focused on this Emperor energy. Tell me more. Your strength. Yeah. Bottom of the deck again. All right. So, collective, family. This is what I got. This is what I got because this is what Spirit is telling me, that this Emperor, this energy right here, had a previous heartbreak and is trying to find the strength to move on from it. That heartbreak was from the past energy. That heartbreak had them in constant conflict and competition, perhaps third party or multiple party situations. That heartbreak could have stemmed from childhood, could have been parent wounds. But the challenge and the lesson is to get the strength to move away. This Emperor has purged. I feel like this Emperor has cried about it. This Emperor has experienced more emotions than maybe they wanted to. Like some people, especially an Emperor energy, wants to be in control of their emotions. They want to be, I want to, the word stoic comes to mind, but it's kind of like almost like they want to appear nonchalant. As you can see, this Emperor is chilling. Nonchalant energy. Nothing is phasing them. Nothing bothers them. This is how they want to appear. But underneath the surface, they could be pouring buckets of tears. The Ace of Cups is my card for crying when it's not in a good position. And I feel like coming from a heartbreak, this Emperor is trying to heal. But with healing comes a purge. The lesson is to pick up and move on. Find the right direction. Follow your heart. Get the strength to do that. There's a major change coming. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So whether the Wheel of Fortune is up or down, that just indicates that Spirit said there's a move. There is a change. And then you got the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands is communication and movement. There is definitely a shift that this Emperor is going through. But right now, it's like he went through the heartbreak, probably recognized where the heartbreak came from, or is coming from, because it could be current, and then purging it. This is like the times when you have to, it's dark night of the soul energy, because when you got to purge, you got to release. It's like your shadow is doing the work. Your shadow is coming out and showing you all the injustices that you might have wanted to, I don't know, be oblivious about, right? So, this is like you can't hide it no more. And now you got to decide what to do, where to go, how to move on from it, how to let it go. You got to get the strength up. Strength is required. And then you got the Spirit is saying divine timing. Things are changing. Divine timing. Things are changing, and there's movement. I hate when my table moves, y'all. Bear with me. And then you got overall energy, the Page of Cups with the Ten of Wands. There's a major burden that needs to be released. And a new beginning in the heart. You see that Page of Cups? A new beginning. This is like a new seed. It's like this Emperor wants to go start over somewhere else. He wants to let go of this past energy. Let go each burden one at a time. Pick up only what he has on his back and just release it all. So this Emperor, y'all, energy, take it how it resonates. This could be you. This could be somebody you know. But there's a releasing here. There's a releasing. It might be a slow valve release. If you know anything about releasing pressure from something, you can't do it all at once. You got to release it slowly. It's a buildup. You don't want anything to cause an explosion or, be too high pressure. So, this is a release. This is like, I'm going to let some things out now. But the goal is to move on and really get the strength to release it. The goal is to change and move in a new direction and to let it go so I can start new. Whoever this Emperor had in their life, probably, no, I want to even say probably, they enjoyed keeping this Emperor in conflict. Maybe it kept the Emperor still. It's the kind of energy that gives, I can't settle my mind, so I don't want your mind settled either. So I'm going to keep you engaged in conflict and chaos. It broke his heart because I feel like he wanted to put the energy in to stabilize the relationship so that he could be nonchalant and generally nonchalant, because there wouldn't be nothing to be excited about. But he has had to hold all of his emotions in. And this is my hidden energy position. So this is him on the surface. It's the mask he wears. But this is what's really going inside him. It's bubbling up and it's bubbling over. It's spilling over. I don't think he can handle it much longer. It's like something's going to change regardless, because they're going to have to move on. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Ace of Wands. Third part. All right. So the reason why he's constantly in competition, chaos, and conflict is that this Emperor had a karmic energy who put him in a third party situation. This person was his lesson. This person came to show the emperor who to love, how to love, and why. Right? Sometimes we got to be broken to be put back together the right way. And I feel like from their upbringing, they might have been used to this kind of conflict, right? So to be in a relationship with a third party or somebody lying to them, when you're used to people lying to you, you don't take it as serious. You don't wake up quick. You don't really wake up quickly because you're kind of used to that behavior. It feels familiar. It's kind of hard to see the forest for the trees because you're so used to all the distractions that come with this kind of energy. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. Yeah. I feel like currently, because this is my current position, I feel like this emperor realizes they have to go into a new direction. I feel like they feel a bit stuck, though. I'm not going to lie. I feel like somebody's distracting them actually from going in a new direction or trying to distract them. I don't think it's going to work because the likely outcome is change and movement in a new direction. But they know right now. Before I make a move, I know I have to. I need to go. I need to leave the past behind. I need to leave that Six of Cups energy behind. Yep. And you got to work on his self-worth. This third-party situation probably broke down their ego, broke down their pride, broke down their self-worth, gave them insecurities, because when you don't feel like enough for a person that you want to pour some love into, want to put your energy into, it really breaks down the core of who you are until you realize that you're worth more. You have to know your worth. Tell me more about the Chariot and the Strength card. Yeah. The movement is to return to it. I feel like this person put this emperor in conflict. So, take out resonates, but I feel like this emperor he potentially had a third party situation, which what the karmic was trying to distract him from his purpose, keep him from going in that new direction. The new direction could already be a new love. That's what the Ace of Cups also represents as a love. For me, it's also a crying card, but for tarot purposes, the Ace of Cups is a new love. Somebody is trying to tell them you're not worth it, or they're not going to love you like I love you. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do that. Meanwhile, they tearing them down. In the meantime, breaking them down, telling them they're not worthy. Meanwhile, they want to return. They want to go back to what made them happy. What's the change, Spirit? What's the change with the Wheel of Fortune in there? What's the change, Spirit? Barrier. They have to break down the barriers. They have to get past all of it. The mental barriers is the hurdle that they must get through. And I feel like it's going to happen this winter. They're going to pack it up, before the winter is over. When is winter over? March, right? So I feel like this winter is the time frame of the change that this emperor is going to go through. I feel like this emperor will, this barrier, it's kind of like a wrecking ball is about to go through this barrier. Literal wrecking ball. Look at this. The wheel is going to bust through. This barrier is this third party. This barrier is all this conflict, trying to keep them from going from a new direction, tearing down their self-worth, trying to stop them from returning to a love that made them happy, which would be more of a new love. I feel like whatever this energy is from their past, deep in their past. This, like I said, for an emperor, this could be a mother or a father. For an empress, this could be first the father, maybe the mother, right? Because a lot of times we have those father and mother wounds and they tend to impact the opposite sex in a way that I won't even go into it, but it can create a lot of problems, multi-level problems in people's life. The more the mother disappoints the child, the more the father disappoints the child. And I say disappoint could just be lying to the child, or over promising, under delivering, or love bombing them and not taking care of their emotional needs. The more there's an imbalance, and it creates an imbalance in the person. Tell me more about this barrier spirit and what the change means. One at a time. Yeah, they're gonna be. I can't make it up. I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. So, this emperor is about to be released. This is like my death and transformation card, although I think it's another card in there like that. This person is about to be released from this barrier, is about to dissipate. It be no more. It's almost like when their mind clears, the barrier just disappears, almost like it was never there. This is the kind of energy that happens when you have an awakening, when you fully awaken, not when you're actually going through it, but when you get to the end, or I should say the end of that phase, right? Because we can have many awakenings in our life, in our lifetimes, right? But when you get to a certain level, and I honestly, I feel like I've been going through several, starting since, I want to say 2019 for me felt like a beginning of an awakening, and then I would have these like levels of it. It just felt like certain things were released, and then maybe I had to repeat something in order to see it from a different angle, be experience from a different perspective, and then release it again. But I feel like right now this person is finally, like, their mind is about to clear, and these barriers are about to disappear, and there's going to be a release of that energy, a new direction. I feel like there will be a return to something that was more peaceful, more giving, more loving, more nurturing, So that means that this emperor had to have experienced something good to compare it to something bad. And the bad is what's in the past energy, which is what he's currently dealing with. It's like he's releasing himself from that grip. I don't even see the queen here. So this third party could be a terrible job. It could be a terrible career choice. And then they go into a new direction, and something that they could put their passion and their love in, and artistic talent or their creativity in, or whatever, right? And then they got this. If this is in fact a love relationship, it could be multi-layered. It could be dealing with family. And also, when it comes to a career, this could also be the impact of family when they suggest, well, you should do it my way, or the way I think you should do it. And this emperor may have tried it that way and it didn't work. Or they might have tried it their way and it didn't work. Now they want to come back to a situation. Maybe they want to rethink a situation, and decide to do something differently. That's the vibe that Spirit is giving me with this. But there's a release. I feel like the happening is now, like during these winter months. Now that the retrogrades are starting to dissipate. So we just came out of a Mars retrograde. Now we're just now exiting Mercury retrograde. As we exit these retrogrades, where these planets slow us down, make us stop, make us think, make us reevaluate. Now we got to clear the air. Now we need clarity. Now we need to understand what direction we need to go in. That's when we start to release things that no longer serve us. In the heart, the mind, career, it doesn't matter. You start assessing life and contemplating life differently. And when you do that, you do it from a space of you become more sure. Your self-worth increase, right? You realize, oh no, I'm the prize, or I'm valuable. or this is not adding value to my life, or this is harmful. Excuse me, y'all. Oops, I hit the camera. This is not adding value to my life. I gotta go. It's time to go. And I feel like this is gonna be like one of those situations that just happens anyway. Like no matter how many barriers and distractions somebody puts up, it's going down. Y'all, it's going down. So this message here is strictly for this Emperor energy now. Gender don't matter. It's masculine energy, but masculine, feminine is fluid within us, right? We can always step into our feminine energy. We can always step into our masculine energy. So just take it how it resonates. This is for someone currently in their masculine energy, unpacking a lot of things in their life and deciding what the next direction they're going to go in. And that might be returning to something where they had peace, where they felt loved or nurtured or was supported in a creative way. But there's clearly a change and a letting go of the baggage. The release is here. The ten of wands. This person is moving on, and they're not only just moving on, but they may even be moving house, right? Because this person is packed up, ready to go. You know, it's a definite thing. This is not even like a question. This is a definite thing. Well, they could. They leaving, and I think they know. They're pretty sure the direction that they're going in. So if the direction is you, then you have to decide whether you'll accept them based on whatever happened in your past. This third party situation could have impacted y'all, whether they chose work and career over you or another option over you, whatever the case may be. The ball is going to be in your court, family. And if you are in fact the emperor, you have options now because your eyes are opening. You no longer see the barriers you used to see. So congratulations to somebody, because I feel at the end of the day, you're going to move on to peace and happiness. And I applaud that. So, all right. Thank you for coming to my channel. This is your reading. Please remember to like, click, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates with you. In the meantime, peace.